Oh, morning. Morning. Yeah. Well, it's Monday, the 26th of February. We're finally here of 2018. Yes, today marks the 6th anniversary since my girlfriend died. Yes. Just to put that right at the start of the video, just to give it a proper dampener for the day, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Now 13 days, not 12. 13. I actually contemplate, whether to have this day off or not, but to do what though? I mean, mope about. What's the point? I can mope about while I'm driving. Today I'm off to Lichfield. Yep. Then I've got to. I'm coming out of there solo just to find a driver that's knocking about to grab his trailer and take it up to Stoke. So that should be fun. And hopefully drop that up there. Then once I've dropped that up there, probably be back down here again. So it's more than likely. It's got a chance. Yesterday I went off to go and purchase this watch that I'd found on the Facebook shop page, and yeah, got it back home, stuck a new battery in it, set the time, and to check to see how it performed, I monitored for a couple of hours to see how accurate the time was, because I'd actually set it even to the second, and it's keeping good time. I mean, the battery I put into it, to be honest with you, I think they're a bit old, so that might pack up. So, but yeah, it's all right. Does the job. Sounds it down now. Right, what number do I want? Oh, well, okay. 2, 3, 2. Right, that's how we go. Not that. What's this? Polite notice. Polite notice. To try to alleviate congestion in the yard with parking spaces, could all drivers park their cars in the space that they collect their truck from at the start of their shift? Which is what I tend to do. At least I try to do anyway. The problem is though, right, there, right, is not really the best place to park your car. There. And I say that with all the, courtesy in the world, but to be honest with you, because you've got trailers there and pulling out and what have you, I don't like the idea. And parking down there, well, that's not too bad, but I do prefer to park at the top. Don't know why, but that's because I've parked it all the time, like I mean. It says, please then return your truck back into the parking space where your car was parked at the end of your shift. Wherever possible, please refrain from parking trucks in trailer bays. Well, that's one thing I don't do. I mean, I fetched this one out of a trailer bay, but yeah, it doesn't help we've lost all those parking bays there for trailers. We seem to be shrinking, not growing, shrinking. Ooh. But hey, never mind. I'll try my best, as you do. Rule 219. The highway code says. Oh, you should look and listen to them and say, well, that's pretty obvious. I'll look at it. Oh, that's that. So I want to do Litchfield 2. Litchfield to Stoke. Okay. Well, leave that there for me. Let's have a look what that says there. That looks interesting, doesn't it? It's emergency service. Rule 219 of the Highway Code says emergency service and incident support vehicles. You should look and listen for ambulances, fire engines, police and doctors and other emergency vehicles using flashing blue, red or green lights or sirens or flashing headlights. Traffic officers instant support vehicles using flashing amber lights. When one approaches, do not panic. Consider the routes and such a vehicle. Now, I've actually gone over that before now. On the motorway, not too much of a bother because there's 3 lanes to play with. But if you're on a rural road, right, and in a car, can be a little bit, obviously a little bit more simple if you think about it. Because you can normally pull into maybe a bus stop or a T-junction that's to your left, anything like that out the way. But what you shouldn't do, right, and I can't emphasise this any more than I can, it's just you should not just stop, right, because if you stop, they have to stop. But if you keep travelling until you find a safe place to pull in, then they're moving, they're constantly going, and then as soon as you get like whoosh, they're off. In one of these things, it's a little bit more difficult because obviously it's 60 foot long. So again, you don't want to be stopping because if you stop, they have to stop and then they've got to try and get round you. And obviously, if it's a single lane traffic, they've got to wait for the queue to pattern and fucking. So the thing I would suggest again, find a bus stop that's big enough to fit yourself in if you can, or a T-junction you can skew it into. I mean, I've done it where I've had them come behind me. Now I'm up against an island, but I've gone over to the far left of the island because I was turning right, but over the far left, and where the 2 lanes exit and then go into one, I've moved it away and off he's gone. Didn't stop. I wasn't in the way. Didn't have to block the road. It just depends how you come across it, I suppose, but that's what I tend to do. But I never stop. Never. Not until I can find somewhere safe enough. And obviously with one of these things big enough to fit me in to get out of his way. But I don't stop. No, because if you stop, because I am convinced that I heard this coming from ambulance people on something or other. I can't remember where it was now, but they says they don't want you to stop. If you can keep moving and find somewhere to pull into, but if you stop dead, which is a lot of people do, that's it, you block the road off until the other side then sorts themselves out. You're just wasting valuable time, so just keep moving. There you are. There might be an island up ahead. You might want to go straight on, but it opens into like 2 lanes to start with, and exits with 2 lanes. You can keep over and you can go through the left of it. You know what I mean? And just keep moving through it. But, I mean, it just depends how people perceive it, I suppose, but there you have it. That's my take on that. Anyway, interesting to see that on there though. Something useful for a change. Please note that the A34 local road runs down to Andover. I don't go down the I'll go down the 338 though. Please use the 338. Oh look, my driving skill is a big fat F. Yes. And why is that? Because I did this stupid job. Does anybody else use this telemetry sheet to earn a bonus? a fucking farce, isn't it, really? I mean, I don't earn a bonus. It's impossible for me to earn a bonus. This is, yeah, more crap. Right then. I suppose I better go and get myself off and done, because I'm going to get mounted at else. Right, you enjoy your morning, and I will speak to you later. You never know, if the mood strikes, I might even put the cameras on later. Just wait, see what happens. Have fun, enjoy yourself, and I'll speak tomorrow. Bye.